Hi everyone, Joy here. I am so excited that you're on this video. That means that you're going to experience the inside scoop of what's really going on within the OFA challenge. Now, this challenge has changed thousands of lives, so much so that one of the coaches, Stephen Larson, actually started a podcast called One Funnel Away Stories. It is just incredible how many lives this challenge has touched, including mine. And I want to share with you guys what exactly can you expect when you join this challenge. So I'm actually going to log into my member area. Once you've paid for the challenge, you get access to the actual course in the members area, and it's lifetime access, so you never lose it. So how cool is that, right? All right, so I'm going to share with you my screen, and then you can experience what it's all about. I'm going to keep this video within 10 minutes, guys, because everybody's busy, so let's keep it short. All right, so basically this is what you get when you log into your membership area. I'm not going to go into every minute detail within this because it's a lot to go into, but I just want to tell you what it's all about. Now, the first week, a quick little story. When I started this challenge, I had a lot of failures. I didn't believe that I could actually make any money online or any money in any business because I just failed and failed and failed and failed. And within the first week, it knocked off all that self-doubt. And I've actually learned one valuable lesson out of this first week, and that is that you have to fail to succeed. And it's basically, you must believe the failure, and the 10 secrets and the belief is those are the lessons that really knocked off all the self-doubt in me. The who, not the how, that is basically just teaching you, who you should have pointed to. Like, for example, I'm not a designer naturally. So it's better for me to hire a designer than to try to do it myself, because the time and the effort that I spend designing something, somebody else will take a lot faster, and I can focus on the green dots in my business, like the actual making money side of it all. Then it's a mission review as well. So each lesson, I'll quickly tap into it. You can see there's anything between 35 minutes. Some of the videos are 40 minutes, an hour, etc. Some even longer than an hour. Some are short, some are 5 minutes. But it really just depends on the lesson itself. So you can see their failure. There's a short little video there, and it goes into details, guys. These were taken from Go Live videos as well. So people are asking questions, Stephen is answering them. It's very, very, very informative, that's for sure. And then what I really appreciate about this challenge is that after a few days, you get like a mission review, which you can just take a break, because this is so intense. Guys, this challenge is really, really intense. It's not a very quick challenge. So you have to be dedicated and disciplined to do this. But once you've finished this challenge, it is seriously life-changing if you actually put it all of your efforts into this. Then week 1, mission 1, is about offer hacking. Now, offer hacking is teaching you, in a nutshell, where you can go and find the people that you're competing against. So finding your competitors, seeing what they're doing, hacking their offers in a very ethical way, not in a stealing way, but then modeling what they're doing. It's like, for example, if you want to be in keto and you want to be a keto coach, then go and look and see what keto coaches are doing. Go and find their adverts, see what they're doing, and then you can model the same concept. And they teach about hook story offer, which this is something that have changed my life completely. There's a video from Julie, and there's a video from Stephen. So Russell, Stephen, and Julie are the 3 coaches in this challenge. And then Greatest Showman is basically stories. I'm not going to guess what it is, but it's very informative as well. You can see Russell is doing a 40-minute video on that, guys. It's very, very good. Offer sequencing. This has also changed my life. I was in sales for quite a while before I, started the OFA challenge. I was on and off in sales, but I've never realized there's a thing like offer sequencing. And I'm thinking back now, if I had to know this when I was in sales, I would have been the best salesperson ever. Because what you learn is, offer. So when you create an offer, you learn about written, spoken, physical, and other. Now, for example, if my brand is about teaching people how to be focused. So my written is I'm giving a free ebook. My spoken is I'm doing videos. My physical, I don't have physical products, it's all digital based, but I could give a t-shirt away at the end of the course, which I'm actually going to implement eventually. And then other is like membership area, Facebook group, etc., etc. So that's in a nutshell what it's all about. And then the bonus, this is a bonus video that Stephen puts in. This man is one of the most brilliant marketers I've ever come across. So if you don't even know him, I would strongly recommend, even if you don't do the OFA challenge, I would strongly recommend go find him on YouTube. He's got amazing information everywhere. Then okay, so week one, that's just a pre-weekend week one. So week one, then mission 5 is create, mission 7 is review, and then you've got publishing. Now, I am a very shy, awkward person of nature, or should I say I used to be. And again, this challenge have changed my life, not just in my business, but me as a person. And it's almost emotional thinking of this, because I'm not a very, if I don't know people, I'm very shy. And this challenge have really helped me to climb out of my shell. I never thought a year ago that I was going to have a podcast or even this YouTube channel. I never ever thought I could do this. And because of the first week, it helped me to believe that I can. And then the second week, it teaches me to just do a podcast. You know, if you're good in blogging, just start a blog. If you're good in video, start a vlog. And if you're good in just talking to people, then start a podcast. Now, I'm not a good writer. English is not my first language. And I thought, okay, let me do a podcast. And then, very long story short, which I'm not going to get into too much detail, I had a friend that I interviewed, and he basically said to me, if you're going to interview people, do it on YouTube as well. And that's how I started both podcast and a vlog. And I just have to tell you guys that it was life-changing. It seriously has been life-changing for me. Anyone can do it. If you put your mind to it, anyone can do it. And that's basically then, you know, the publishing side of it all is teaching you then, you know, like I just said, a vlog, a podcast, or a video. Let me try that again. A blog, a podcast, or a vlog, whatever works best for you with your personality type. And that will break it down. Julie is very good in this video explaining to you the differences between all of them and how you can use them together as well. And telling your story to your audience. This was also very life-changing for me, because if you know how to tell a powerful story, you can make good money, because people listen to stories. They buy on stories. They don't buy on technicality. The same with origin stories. So the Epiphany Bridge script, there's actually a script that goes with this. It's amazing. There's lots of, you know, detail in this. And then you'll get your origin story. So origin story is telling your story, teaching you how to tell your story. It's amazing. So amazing. And then hooks. So hooks is that thing that you hook your client into your business. So what is that something that you're going to say to people, come over to my business, I can offer you this. Going into hooks as well, again, brilliant stuff. I've learned a lot. I've implemented a lot. I've made money with this. It's just absolutely mind-blowing. And then, because of everything that you have to do in this week, there's a catch-up day, and a mission review day. So here you can take a break, but not for too long, because you have a lot of work to implement here. Then this is one of also a very powerful lesson, and that's a core funnel strategy lesson. Now, Stephen is going into the details. It is what it is. It's just basically teaching you the principles of a funnel, you know, like the core concepts of a funnel. And this is very potent and very powerful stuff, because if you don't understand the core funnel strategy, your funnel will probably fail. Your share funnel. So this is where they give you funnels. They talk about the funnels. They teach you how to use the funnel, and then they give you a funnel. How awesome is this? So there's a few share funnels here that you can download as well. And then there's a squeeze page, telling you about the squeeze page and what you can do. Literally teaching you how to build the squeeze page. Julia is very good in teaching you how to do all of this. And you can see there's your share funnel. So share funnel 1, 2, 3, 4. You get 4 funnels, guys. These funnels are worth a lot of money. These funnels actually has made Russell millions of dollars. So it's really amazing funnels. I've used them myself. And then you get your sales page. It's a part of building your funnel, and the one-time offer funnel. A one-time offer page is that one-time offer is part of the whole sales funnel. But if you don't understand how funnels work, don't worry, because this will teach you. It will teach you everything from start to finish. And then it will also teach you how to implement a membership area. What I'm on now, that's called a membership area. So you can actually learn to build something like this yourself. How cool is that, right? And that's basically it on the area. Then you go, obviously, membership area, and then you get mission review. And then you get your types of traffic, because if you have this amazeballs funnel, but you have no traffic going to it, what's the point, right? So here that teaches you the 3 different types of traffic, and it just goes into the details of how the Dream 100 is amazing. I'm using it myself. It's really, really good. Earn Your Way In is basically how you can appear on other people's podcasts or get their audience involved, buy your way in. It's like buying Facebook ads, YouTube ad, Instagram ads, whatever, and just teaching you the things about that. And then there's just the funnel audibles, which is just, again, reviews on, like, within the funnel strategies, what you have to apply or what I strongly recommend you should apply. And then obviously you've got your review and then your debrief. One of the most favorite things of this challenge as well is the 30-day summit. Now, the 30-day summit is basically Russell went and asked these people that have made $1 million+ if you had to lose everything, what would you do? Where would you start? Like, it is so powerful. And listening to each of their stories, this is from 2 Comma Club winners, guys. So this is really, really nice. And that's basically it. And then you get your traffic seekers, but that you have to buy an extra, which is really not a bad idea. And that is that. That is all about the OFA challenge. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a second. That is about the OFA challenge. And I also just want to show you that the physical version of the OFA challenge, you get this workbook, you get the stories, which is that 30-day I just showed you, but this is the actual book, which is so awesome. I mean, all you need to do is read one of these stories a day. That's like so life-changing. You get a 2 Comma Club, like a little booklet thing. And then this is one of the members area. I printed it out because I like to go to the park and read and so on. So that's just like the funnel audibles, which is really, really cool stuff. And then you also get like a little MP3 player that comes with it all. I don't know if you can see over there. A little MP3 player. And that is also just audibles that you can listen to. Guys, life-changing stuff. I strongly recommend you get this challenge. It has changed my life. It has changed other thousands of people's lives. So what I will do is I will put a link on the bottom of this email. Please subscribe to this. It's only $100. I promise you it will change your life. And I will talk to you soon. And remember, you can reach out to me if you have any questions, queries, and have a great lunch, breakfast, dinner, wherever you are in the world. Chat to you soon. Bye.